Hi everyone, Claudia here from Light and Clarity. I have some cards that I've pulled for all of you. So what I want you to do is just to sit, to relax. No doubt perhaps you already are. And I want you to feel into which pile has the specific message that you need to hear. So pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. We have, particularly with us at the moment, we have Master Merlin that has stepped forward for the reading. We also have Archangel Michael, we have Archangel Raphael, and also our respective angels that have come out in the cards as well. Alright, so no doubt you have picked your pile. So what we have is, for those of you who picked pile 1, we have Page of Pentacles, clever, a scholar, balanced. Good news, stop procrastinating, get to work, research and education. Look how beautiful she is. She's on her road, is what I get. So this represents yourself. Put into the cards as I read them. I've also got Archangel Gabriel. Shimmer with diamond light, express your creativity. Be open to receiving is what I'm getting as I sit here and saying to you. The other card that came is Temple of Mary. Emotional expression, playful innocence, exploitation. So one of the things I want to say to you is, you've been through a period, whether you're aware of it or not, you've been through a period where you haven't been, how do I say this? You haven't really been kind enough to yourself. You haven't really been there enough for yourself. You've been more critical of yourself than you needed to be, or that you should have been at all, really. I don't believe in any of us should be critical on ourselves, but we all do it. We live on earth. So these cards are asking you to have more confidence in yourself, more confidence in what it is that you want to create for yourself and where it is that you are headed. You have no reason to not believe in yourself, is what I'm feeling as I sit here. I've got Archangel Michael standing here. I've got Ascended Master Merlin standing here on my shoulder, and he's saying this to each of you who picked pile 1. There is more work to be done. And we're asking you to be open to the possibilities, they're saying, of what is there for you and what is coming in, and how far you believe for yourself, because some of you can be quite limited in your belief of what you can receive. They're asking you to be more open to what is it you can receive, more open in this lifetime to what the divine creator universe has to offer you, because what you're seeing in your lives at present, you can have more, they're saying, than what you already have. So it is a work in progress. They're saying you're stepping up to the next plate and you're being called upon and asked to believe in yourself and hold that belief, yeah? Archangel Michael is saying he's working specifically with each of you to bring in more abundance, allowing you to know that you are abundant, that more abundance is owed to you and is able to come to you. Now, this is not just monetary. This is abundance of a richer life, yeah? To do with your studies, to do with your goals, to do with your dreams, to do with your jobs, to do with your, I don't know, friendship groups, love affairs, whatever this is, to do with more abundance for yourself and your family, with your children, your husband or girlfriend, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is for you. I know that you're afraid is also the other thing I get. There's a fear there. You tend to hide behind your laughter, or you tend to hide behind a rock, or there's some way you mask your own fears, even from yourself, and they're asking you to not be afraid. You are ready for this, and it's time you step forward, they're saying. Okay, now I'll leave that with you for pile 1. So those of you who picked pile 2, we have Page of Cups, inspirational, sensitive, intuitive. Intuitive insights, a pleasant surprise, a new project, a new person enters your life. Oh, look at her. She knows she's got the goods and she's excited for you. There you go. The other card that came with this is Archangel, I really can't say this name, Bop, Bop, you can just look yourselves. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. See the name? That's why I couldn't pronounce it, not today. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. And the other card that came out is Sacred Space. Positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, removing obstacles. Wow. Beautiful cards, eh? Alright. So if you haven't already, you're definitely moving into a better space. Actually, you're becoming more grounded within yourself. And if you haven't already hit that point, it's coming in for you now. It's as though you've learnt a lesson that you hadn't learned before, and now you're learning it. Sounds similar to what was said, I think, last week or a few weeks ago for one of the piles. I can't remember who. But there was a lesson that you were meant to learn, and you've now learnt it. And you're more grounded as a result, or you're becoming more grounded as a result. And you actually, to me, it feels like there's almost like a bit of a breath of fresh air coming in for you, a feeling of relief if you haven't already felt that coming in, or you're already feeling that, and you're more optimistic about, okay, what's next? Okay, and if you're not optimistic, they're saying that's also coming in. It's time for you to see that, more optimistic about what is next. So I'm feeling with this message, this is over the next 3 months, you're going to start to feel more better within yourself. There will be some new opportunities coming in, perhaps some new hobbies. I don't know what this is, but they'll come in gradually, and I'm feeling as though it's definitely one thing, if not two, that are quite substantial that will come in, that will bring in a pleasant surprise for you, and that you're going to decide you're going to try or go on. So it could be a holiday you're doing, or it's a new hobby, or there's a new friend that you make, and there's just something new. One or two things that are coming in that are going to make a difference to you and going to really lift you up. You have a lot of growth coming in. There's a lot of spiritual growth coming in for you as well. I'm feeling spirit is really coming in under your feet and just sweeping you forwards. And they're asking you to listen to their echo, to hear them coming in, feel the drops of information that is coming in through your aura. So your spirit team sit in your aura, and they do drip wisdom in you. So, and that wisdom, that drip just filters through you and comes out, and you're able to use that advice, that direction indirectly in your own life. You're like, oh, that's a good idea, I'll do that, or why didn't I think of that sooner? Or it's, I'm feeling to do this and I really want to go do this, or I've decided to let this particular thing go because this just is not me anymore. That's not where I want to be, that's not how I want to feel, and I'm choosing to swap groups of people or jobs, or react differently to how I react normally to things. So there's all of that coming. There is a lot of change. So I'll leave you with pile 2. So those of you who picked pile 3, 3 of Wands, prosperity, successful plans, abundance, travel over water, expansion, rapid growth. And it's a picture of a man standing by some tree stumps that are just starting to flower with their leaves, if you like, looking out at sea with the boats that are taking off and embarking on a new journey. So some of you have maybe loved ones, or yourselves are deciding to go and do some jobs overseas, or even jobs interstate or another city, or even within the country. You live in a country town or something near where you live in your city, but a country town. There are some changes coming in around you. Some of you are going to decide to take longer trips than you normally take. And some of you are going to decide to take a break from certain people in your life as well. That's also what I get with this. The next card that came out with this one is Light Body. We're reading that one? No, we're reading the next one. Sorry. Hang on. So Archangel Jophiel, act with wisdom, use information for the highest good. And the other card that came with that is light body. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. So you are letting go of, and we were just talking about that before I pulled this card up, you are letting go of past things that no longer serve you, stepping back from people that perhaps have not been in your highest good to be around energetically. Yeah, you haven't felt great. I'm also feeling a change in roles within the job you're in, perhaps moving up or stepping sideways, or perhaps even changing jobs. But there is a change there. I am feeling a new journey, and you can take that how it resonates within your own life, but I do feel you're embarking on a new journey, and it's one that's going to really open your eyes. It's one that's really going to open you up, and I do feel a more happier, more grounded, more wiser you coming in. Hence the card in the middle. As a result of this, change, there will be some home truths that you're going to give yourself where there were some situations that you really didn't need to go into, or perhaps you were in and you now need to let them go, and what was, and there's nothing much you can do to change that. It's time to let it go and just move forward onto a new road, onto a new avenue, and sail forward. So I do feel you're gaining strength in your heart centers to do that. I do feel you're gaining strength and courage to move forward and to move on from whatever it is that you have been grappling with for some time, be it a person, be it within yourselves, or be it to do with whatever it is to do with your life. Each of you will know what that is. Each of you will know what that is. So I've got Archangel Raphael standing by me here, saying that he's the Archangel of healing, as you know, and he's here to bring healing into you. So call upon him as well to assist you in this transition, in this moving forward, and having the courage to do it. All right. Many warm blessings to all of you, and I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.